Hey guys, welcome to the next part in the deep playthrough Red Dead Redemption 2 number, I lost count, I think 19. It will be a lot of episodes because I'm trying to keep them now under half an hour. Forgot to set my timer, we'll do that now. In hopes that YouTube will actually display them as 4K HDR 60FPS. Because up until now, only out of 19 videos, maybe 2 or 3 got the 4K treatment by YouTube. While I am uploading the raw 4K HDR footage, so that's a bit annoying. I do not have high hopes. I think it's just still a bit too early in the life of 4K HDR 60 FPS. It seems it's simply not really
Morning to you.
mainstream yet. You can upload maybe 5-minute videos or something, or 10-minute 4K HDR, but anything longer and it's really like a hit or miss what YouTube, the gods of YouTube, decides to make of it. Sometimes it maxed out at 1080p, sometimes at 4040p. Rarely does it really go all the way through with processing until 4K, which is actually quite annoying because I bought like this new capture card. I built this new PC and now it turns out YouTube is not playing along. Anyways, before heading back to camp
Welcome back, mister.
Get
Have a look around.
another mission started. Let's see if we can get a... Why can't I buy this? You can't carry anymore. Okay. To see if there's a pipe for sale here, because Dutch wanted a pipe. I don't think so. I already checked earlier, but I checked briefly. What does the pocket watch do?
My pa got killed in this here store when I was a boy.
Classic oatcakes. That's always a good thing for Lizzie.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
Some of the fellers who play poker down at Flat Neck Station said they had some clergyman in. Drunk out of his mind.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's also, of course, it was a side mission that we had to, our camp member, gang member, the clergy guy who was drunk and playing poker. We had to relieve him from his losing streak.
Valentine's been a rough kind of town, as long as I can remember.
That the world does comment on your actions. It was also in the newspaper, like our train robbery was, there was an article on it. So that's pretty cool for an integral feeling, like a coherent, uniform world, where your actions are not only yours, but are actually part of a bigger world. So it also gets communicated around. It's good for immersion.
Careful out there.
Alright, I don't think there will be a pipe easily found in here.
I just don't know.
Isn't there a tobacco store, or didn't some of these stores have like tobacco on them? Yeah, here, tobacco and soap. And isn't there also like a pipe? Let's check it out in the register, in the catalog.
Everything in that is available for purchase.
Tobacco. You see, there is no tobacco here. Is it maybe under provisions? Yes. What do we have? A cigar, cigarettes, chewing tobacco.
You like that?
And that was about that. Wait, let's see that. No. L is this page. Ah, okay, this is a higher level index. This is the sub index. I was just wondering what this advertisement on hair tonics was. greatest, put simply, it is the greatest hair tonic on earth. You
of
don't
sheep
need to be
shit
bald.
in
You
this
don't need
town
to be prematurely
never
gray.
goes away.
Hair tonic. Check out the progress of the dude. He's like bald, he's like normal, and then he's like a Tarzan, like a caveman. Pretty funny. Wheeler, Rawson and Company, Trucks Department.
People have been talking about a curse in Valentine as long as I can remember. Some reckon this was Indian land once, but I ain't sure.
I'm just reading this little section here. I will read it out loud. We must insist, to the left button, bottom left. You sent cash to the full amount. Please do not include partial payment and correspondence imploring us to ship drugs to bring relief of suffering for a loved one, and promise that a subsequent payment will follow. We simply cannot sell drugs and remedies at the lowest price possible.
Used to hike up Citadel Rock all the time when I was younger.
Oh, guy,
just don't have the energy no more.
Hell up! This is so annoying in this game when I try to read and they continuously babble on. Well, we cannot sell drugs and remedies at the lowest price possible, incurring losses, and did not become the largest outfit dedicated to out-of-town mail-order trade by engaging in foolhardy charity. Our gift to you is that you can buy goods at wholesale prices.
Careful playing cards in this town. Some real cheaters around here.
Yeah. See you later.
All right, have a think about it.
No pipes over here, I guess. What's this? You lend him if you use Wheeler Rawson fishing tackle. We have a complete stock of high quality tackle, baits and hooks. Ask about our crickets, worms and lures. Alright, looking forward to start fishing at one time. But not now. Let's get back to camp.
Let's go, boy.
Come on, boy. God damn it, Lizzie. Holy shit.
Justice will be served in this town today.
Yeah, justice needs doing.
You took 3 innocent lives, and for that, the law demands that you shall pay with your own.
No, please, God, no!
Please let her go.
Holy shit.
Do you have any last words before you meet your judgment?
Yeah, I wish I could kill him all over
Please
again.
don't take my baby!
I love you, baby.
Oh, God.
Be good, son. You will.
Whoa.
Look at him swim.
Tolerate detritus like this in our community. Justice prevail today.
Why? Don't you look at him, boy. Just run home.
Get away from the gallows, you hear?
Okay. Jesus. Alright, that was unexpected. But that's one thing I really like in this game. There's quite some random stuff going on. It's not like you have passed a certain section multiple times and it will be all instances equal. Often there's like a little twist. Like a previous time I went by there was like this duel going on. Like this gun duel. Where the hell do we need to go? Oh, I think over here. And now you had like this hanging. By the way, I did boot up again Skyrim briefly. I commented on it, I explained it in the previous episode, so I will not repeat myself. But at 4K, it still looks pretty okay. It looks way more sharp than this game. This game maybe has a bit more variation in assets and objects. They're not really comparable, but to a certain extent, of course, they are. I mean, they are both really open world, free roaming adventure games. And I am going to, even 7 years after release, I am going to finish my Skyrim playthrough. I'm only like 30% into the main campaign. Didn't touch the DLC yet. I spent all my time after release modding the game instead of playing it. So I am going to complete it for sure, and I will record it at 4K 60 FPS. Skyrim Special Edition with the old rim, original Skyrim's color palette. I made a mod for it because in my book the Special Edition was way too cartoony as regards to the skybox colorings. They radically shifted tone in that. And I reverted it back. Anyways, where is our objective? We have 2 over here, and there was one other, I guess. What's this? Ah, this was the bounty dude, the gunslinger. Okay, we will. Yeah, we could try to take him on, right? Why not? Let's take on the bounty guy. Why not? As a small diversion.
Boy. Let's go.
Where do we need to go? Here is where we need to go. Add marker. What's the difference between a waypoint and a marker? I don't understand. I cannot add a marker. Let's do it here. Okay. And can I add a waypoint in between? No. Whatever. That's our direction. Let's see if it's displayed on the map. Yes, it is. So we are heading in the right direction.
Yep.
Come on, Lissy. Here we go. Let's get Emmett, the gunslinger. And if he gets pretty prickly or something, I don't exactly remember what he said, uptightedly or something, then we should kill him. Holy shit, a hunter. Like random stuff like this really makes this world feel alive. Ah, that's him, probably.
Hold up there, mister.
Is there something wrong?
Heck, ain't even worth it.
That's over.
Ah, there he is. Right, Lissy, you stay here. Out of harm's way. Good work, Lissy.
Sorry, boy.
Here we go. And of course with Skyrim, the difference is also like, this game is of course way more modern. Although it apparently was in development for 7 years, and that was around, so it started development around the same time as Skyrim's release. I still don't really get that 7 years cycle, but apparently people do mention it. But Skyrim actually looks like way more sharp at 4K, but that's of course on the PC, it's true 4K with high-res textures. This is of course still on a console with upscaled 4K, so this does look way more, yeah, less pronounced, a bit more smudgy. But again, it's all, if you don't really pay attention to it, you can enjoy the world just as much in my book. Alright, why can't I pick this up? Ow. Let's see if we get hurt when we walk through it. don't think we are, right? No, our health isn't going down, so that's good. Oh, by the way, let's eat something. Can we? Because our stamina is still super low. I don't have any stamina boosters. Let's check if we have. Yeah, we have the correct ammunition loaded. So let's first try to.
Did the university send you? Because if they did, they can get lost. I have never been so insulted in all my life. Really, laughed at. Balderdash. Are you quite certain you're not a spy? Those wretches will do anything to destroy me. My theories are correct, and I can prove it.
This is so cool. We read in the newspaper. I'm now really happy that I read, like, I took a whole episode to read the newspaper. There was an article on this lady who found, like, claims to have found, like, a new types of dinosaur. And this is her. That's so cool. Like this paleontologist or something. I will show you. Oh, we have to go here. No, no, no. So annoying. Getting the wrong buttons. Why can't I get my freaking satchel out? This is like crazy stuff like this. I really don't like that change of controls when contact sensitive, like when you're near somebody. Anyways, we get to the documents. Newspapers. This one. And we get to the other sides. And there we get to a search for ancient bones. Dinosaur hunt continues. New Hanover hailed as geological wonderland. Hailing New Hanover as a geological wonderland, amateur paleontologist Deborah McGuinness is in on the hunt, excavating several sites in the state. As fossils pour in from the grizzlies, McGuinness asserts that an undiscovered species of dinosaur, which she claims could fly, swim and walk, once inhabited the region in the prehistoric ages. Labeling the elusive creature a Totalosaurus, she has devoted her life work to unearthing the remains of the ancient animal, despite geologists saying no evidence exists in the established fossil record. Several universities have rejected her work, saying Mr. McGuinness would be better suited to writing fiction than searching for dinosaurs. Abundance is the dullest desire. Okay, so that is Miss McGuinness. Let's talk to her, why not? Probably some... Ah, cool, there are braking systems here, you see, on these cards. Never noticed that. Anyways, I'm just checking out the mechanism for the braking mechanism. But probably there's some side mission involved.
What are you doing?
I am the leading amateur paleontologist in the nation, and not one university will hire me because, unlike them, I actually have ideas.
You're a what?
I study dinosaurs. You know, big lizards.
Are they real?
Of course they're real, you nincompoop. And everywhere.
Everywhere?
This state was once a vast, shallow sea that had the most incredible animal that could walk, swim, and fly. Quite unique. I call it Totalosaurus. Just for now. I'm trying to gather all the evidence. Miss Deborah McGuinness.
Arthur.
Good to meet you. Could you give me a hand here, please?
Of course.
Yeah. Listen, if you find any of these bones around the country, send them to my homestead at Furwood Rise in Cumberland Forest. Or mail me the locations. I'll reward you handsomely for your efforts.
Sure. Why not?
And we'll be proving a lot of stuck-up buffoons very, very wrong. Which, trust me, is the very best thing about science.
It's such a beautiful
Good
game.
day to you, sir.
Although maybe a bit smudgy and not true 4K. Although I really am not really that high on resolution anyways. Really doesn't bother me that much. Full HD for me is also still good. But I now have the hardware to do 4K, so why not? But still, with its imperfection, it's beautiful game. Thank you very much. Yarrow is used to craft items that replenish health. Use a campfire to craft with the yarrow. We will do that. But I thought that... so that wasn't the gunslinger dude. Yes. We just encountered like this... I noticed this white circle, but that was probably from Miss McGinnis, a separate white circle. I thought it was the gunslinger dude, but he's all the way over there. So we do need to travel a bit further. You have unlocked the herbalist challenge. Check your log for more information. Let's do that. Log. Dinosaur bones. Herbalist challenge. 1 of 6 yarrow picked. Okay, that's an easy one. And here we go. Let's check out the direction. We need to get over there.
Hey.
Holy shit. What are that? Bisons? Bisons? Not sure what the English word for it is. In Dutch it's bison. Somebody is shooting.
Yeah. Easy.
Who the hell is shooting? Yeah, that's probably the dude,
Yep.
the gunslinger. I mean, he would be shooting, right? Probably somewhere around here. Yes. Ah, there is his shooting range, or his cabin. Come on, god damn it. Here, H horse. I was looking for that button prompt. Alright, did we hitch? No, we didn't hitch Lizzie, but whatever. Alright. Somebody is shooting. Whatever. Let's... Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from over there, but... I could be wrong on that. There he is. And this would be Emmett, I guess. Let's check our log. Letters. Cigarette cards. Cigarette cards. Newspapers. Journal. Where the hell are our quest items? Should be somewhere here, right? Pictures? Yeah, I think it is over in the... Here it is. So we are now dealing with Emmett Granger. Let's read it. Yeah, that was him, I guess. A bold dude. Pervert killer hog fancier. He likes hogs. That's like an animal, right? Yeah, he did a lot of suspicious activity. At present, keeper of hogs near Flatiron Lake. Interview refused. Alright, yeah, that's his hog pit. And he doesn't really like to be interviewed.
Nope.
But
Don't
we
like the look of it.
will try anyways. Berkshire pig. Huge hide and tender pork meat used in crafting and cooking. Or can be sold. Use a repeater for a clean kill. Hey Emmett.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
Howdy. You Granger?
That's my name. And my occupation, too, if you hadn't noticed.
Weren't always like that, though, were we? Used to be a quick draw guy. You knew Jim Boy Calloway?
Used to be's correct. Them days are long over. And who might you be?
Don't matter. I need you to tell me about Jim Boy. Just a quote for a book.
A book about Jim Boy? Well, shit. I can't talk to you now. Look at me. I'm knee-deep in hog crap.
Well, don't mind me. We can talk while you work.
I ain't talking and shoveling. Besides, a young man like you could get it done in half the time.
I don't know about that.
What's to know? You interested in the old days? You shoveled this shit, I tell you some stories. You keep your hands clean, I don't give you squat.
Such funny missions Rockstar comes up with.
Some stories.
Like
They are.
you cannot really
Pick up the fork and get to work.
make it up.
Or
Like
get out of
shoveling
here. Stop
shit.
wasting my time.
All right.
Press
Shovel your
square when
damn
near manure
shit.
to scoop it up
Jim Boy weren't
using the
nothing, you know.
pitchfork.
Me? I killed men, women, and children too. Animals. I even killed rocks. And I killed them good. I shot folks, stabbed folks, skinned folks. I scalped some. Boy,
When near the rear barrel
they
to drop the manure into it.
when you scalp them.
Hey, let me work.
Don't know what's got into these hogs, but I know what's coming out of them. I bash folks, butchered folks. I burn folks alive. Buried folks alive.
Can you-
One time, I...
Hey, I get it, all right? You're mean. What about Calloway?
You have no idea, girl. Like a feminine type like you, I'd probably have chopped your head off, stuffed you, and eaten you like a sausage.
No doubt.
So funny this.
That's a sloppy one. Get your back into it, boy. You ain't done. Now it's clean enough to eat off.
I guess I'm done.
Get that barrel to the shit pile, and I suppose you is.
All right.
No shortage of shit round here. Comes from hungry hogs and no hands.
Hell, that stinks. Whew. Okay, I cleaned up your mess. Go on, tell me about Calloway.
I said I'd tell you stories. I didn't say they'd be about him.
Don't trifle with me, old man. You knew him. Just give me something, anything.
You making a book, you should make it about me.
They're just words, is all. Give me something to say, and I'll leave you alone. You owe me that.
Hey, you be careful. Killer like me, it don't take much to end up on the end of my knife. One
Hey,
time...
you know what? I don't think you were anything at all. Just a crazy old man.
I ain't a killer? Well, you'd already be hog feed. I hadn't made a deal with the Federals, got this far.
This is your last chance, Mr. Granger. Give me a quote for the book.
Hey, you don't hit no man of peace, no government witness.
Calloway said you was full of piss, but he didn't tell me the half of it.
I'm itching to drop you, girlie. Only you ain't worth my time. I got too much to lose.
Too much to lose? Well, seeing as I cleaned up this pigsty, I figure I'm in my rights to wreck it. Let's see.
You don't want to do that? You walk away right now.
Well. All I wanted was a quote.
You don't know who you're trifling with. That's my stick!
What the hell do I need to do? Place dynamite on the manure store. So funny. Then it will all rain manure around him. Man, it's such cool, stupid, but cool quests. You see this texture, it's so low res, it almost looks like PlayStation 2 era. The corn is pretty okay, but the table, yeah, man. Oh, it's time. I have to cut off the episode here. I will continue in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one, hopefully. Never forget, keep on gaming.